We all have our favorite games. We love them to death, have hours invested, but if you're one of a sane and intelligent mind, no game is perfect. You encounter bugs, a system could be better, a story isn't voiced. Anyways, I think you guys know why I made this video. So today, how about we have a chat on why criticisms and critiques are what leads a gacha game to improvement. Let's talk. So, like I said before, no game is perfect. But that doesn't mean a game can't ever be good or exceptionally good. What I mean when I say a game isn't perfect is that every game has somewhere it can improve upon. But since we're referring to gacha games in this video, let me list some things that could improve in said game genre. Ahem. Currency drops, banner system, combat, graphics, bugs, glitches, device compatibility, profile leveling, story optimization, voice acting, endgame content, events, difficulty scaling, enemy balancing, character progression, power creep, and the list goes on. Whew. If I missed something, then be sure to leave a comment down below, but let's move on. Since gacha games can have some of, or all of these problems, it's best to let the devs or the community know in any efficient way possible. That way, the game can have even better results in coming updates. Now, you can call me a Kurobot for the example I'm about to give, but let's use Genshin and Wuthering Waves as our prime examples here. Genshin Impact has been out for 4 years. In these 4 years, people of intelligence levels higher than a room temperature IQ realize something. Genshin's development team only cares if it loses them money. Here's an example. Zhongli is a 5-star character in the game. Do you want to know how he was at first? Terrible. That was until CN got angry and they fixed him and made him better. But here's the funny thing. No character has been changed since then. Now, what exactly does this prove? Well, nothing yet, but wait until you hear my next example. Genshin has many huge jokes about it. One of them being the boycott Genshin dramas. The first one was about the lack of rewards for the Lantern Rite. The infamous 3 intertwined fates gag was on that haunted them for months. But that's not all. People wanted to boycott the game because they wanted more. They wanted to be treated correctly for dedicating so much time into the game, and guess what? It didn't work. And let's not forget about the recent Natlan drama due to the racism that people saw in the game. But anyways, here are the reasons why something like this didn't work. Number 1, only Western players were complaining. This is an issue because development teams like Genshin only listen to CN, which is where the game comes from, China. If it's not CN, you get ignored. And 2, they still spent money and played the game despite their quote-unquote boycotting. Now, what am I getting at here? Well, listen, if you're dedicated to a game, you likely want to defend it. This is another reason. 3, as to why a game doesn't improve. The community will not let it. Now, this is when we elaborate on the Wuthering Waves side of things, but if you enjoyed, please be sure to like the video and subscribe for more gacha gaming content. Anyways, let's continue. Wuthering Waves is supposed to be what Genshin fails to be for people, a game that does what Genshin does, but much better. Wuthering Waves gives more rewards, they're close to their community, what isn't there to love? But Wuthering Waves does have one issue. The slow but super negative transformation of its community over time. You see, Wuthering Waves community has a problem too. Wuthering Waves has an issue where they can't take criticism. Now here's the funny thing. Genshin has the problem where anything they say is ignored if it's not complained about by CN. And Wuwa has the problem where even if the dev team listens, even if the dev team cares, the first wall you have to get past is the community. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Wuthering Waves, but I gotta say, I've been noticing the issues a bit too, but that's not the entire reason why I'm making this video. The reason why I'm making this video is to encourage people to keep on criticizing games. You see, if your game's development team truly loves you, they're waiting for any feedback that you may have. With Wuthering Waves, people seem to have forgotten that they solved a lot of their issues by the first update, if not sooner. What I'm trying to convey here is that you should keep trying to criticize your game so that it improves. If people on Twitter are getting mad because you're trying to improve their favorite game, then fuck them, they're not real fans. A real fan would look for a better understanding of why you're making a criticism of the game. That way, it encourages even more people to do the same. That way, everyone's happy. But then again, we are in a gacha space, so I'm only saying what I'm thinking in hopes it resonates with people that have more than just a room temperature IQ. But yeah, I just want to talk about how criticism for a gacha game is needed. That's about it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like the video and subscribe for more gacha gaming content. Comment down below what you want to see next and check out my community tab and Discord for updates on upcoming videos. Be sure to also check out my Twitter. I shitpost, reply to my favorite creators, and some dumb asses, so check it out as well. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.